Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing Goku, Son Goku, King of Monkeys, Gorilla. Anyway, Goku fighting Cell this episode. They go into work. And I remember I said last episode, I said that I wanted to see how strong Vegeta was in comparison to Cell. But that's not necessary for me anymore because I see definitively Goku starting out the fight. And yes, Vegeta and Gohan both were looking at Goku as if what he was doing, was like on a lower scale, right? And then once he ramped it up, Vegeta was like, oh my god, oh Lord Jesus, there's a fire, right? Like Vegeta noticed that Goku was like insanely strong compared to himself, whereas Gohan, wasn't as impressed and was like, why is everybody sorry, I just sneezed. Was asking why everybody was impressed, or why everybody was so excited. He was like, "Yeah, it's impressive, but," and then it like panned away. We all know what Gohan was gonna say. Yeah, it's impressive, but if I have more, then I'm pretty sure my dad has more, right? And that's why, Goku during his fight is like, okay, the next fighter I'm gonna have fight you is stronger than me, and here we go. And then sent Gohan in there. Um, I don't think it's right, obviously. I never thought it was right. The moment a storyteller tells me, hey, I wanted this character to be stronger than this character, so I started working toward that, but then I changed my mind and then I switched things back. Once they tell me that, I know that the stronger of the two characters, they nerfed. So when people say that Gohan was getting nerfed, you have to realize that Goku was getting nerfed prior to Gohan even being nerfed. Like Gohan couldn't have been nerfed because they nerfed Goku, right? Like, think about this, right? Gohan was getting all this hype at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. All of this hype. Raditz showed up and he was said to be, Gohan was said to be stronger than Goku at that point when he got mad and came out and hit him, right? There was the Frieza saga, Vegeta. Like, there was instances where he was like, even when Piccolo threw him at the wall and he like blasted a giant hole through it, right? Like, they've been hyping him up since the beginning, but they were only doing that because they were trying to have him take Goku's place. So once you make Goku not hold back his power and train his son to become stronger than him, Goku doesn't get weaker than his son. You can say that Gohan is strong enough to become the second strongest. If you want to do that, that's that's mildly fine, but even then I still would never put him second because Vegeta would always be second. I think that both of the pure Saiyans are purely better than a half Saiyan. I think that Kale, Caulifla, Kaba, they're pure Saiyans, so their power should be able to surpass Gohan for being half a Saiyan. Do I think that they will be able to? I don't think so because Gohan has been a Saiyan for far longer than they have, in my opinion. But I do know that Goku was nerfed first and they overhyped Gohan. So when they stopped overhyping him, they just put him right in the middle. They didn't like cut him off completely. They put him right in the middle where he's still strong but still does what he did when he, like he still does his studies and stuff, right? Like you can't say that they just nerfed him just because he doesn't train as hard as Goku, right? Like if you don't train hard as hard as Goku, how do you expect to be stronger than Goku? That's how you know Goku himself was nerfed, because Goku trains all the time, and for you to have his son who studies all of his life just become stronger than him in a short amount of time, like you know that they nerfed Goku in that instance. You can't say that Gohan was nerfed but not say that Goku wasn't nerfed. So if you want to say that they were nerfed, it's fine, but realize that Goku was at 100 the entire show, and then once Dragon Ball Z started, they put Goku at a 50 and they put Gohan at the 100, right? Where Gohan was at let's say a 10, not even like on the scale, like a 0, right? Gohan was at a 0, Goku was at 100. They moved Goku down to 50 and moved Gohan up to 100. So they highballed him, and then they moved Goku down one tier, and then once they're like, oh, okay, the Dragon Balls, let's have Dende create the Dragon Balls, let's have him say that there's 3 wishes now, let's take a wish away in order to wish back anybody that character has killed. And he's like, okay, so if we can do that, but you'll only lose 1 wish. Why didn't he tell them that a character that has died before won't be able to be brought back to life? Oh, wait, that's right, because after he's created and made the adjustments, there is no changing it. So you don't tell them that your main character that you're planning on killing off after he fights Cell, you don't tell him that he won't be able to be wished back until it's too late. That sounds like nerfing Goku, right? Because they planned on killing him and not having him be brought back. That's why they told us it like that. Because everybody expected Cell to kill Goku and him not to come back. And that's why they hated it, right? So then once Goku dies and they're like, okay, yeah, this makes no sense at all. You just got rid of Goku to have Gohan. And they're like, yeah, you're right. Let's change it back. So they brought Gohan down to 50 and put Goku back on 100. So they didn't even take Gohan and put him back at 0, where Gohan was. They took Gohan and put him at 50. And I think that that's a fair place to put him. So, yeah. Let's get into this.
Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control.
All right, I'm finished with this picture of Goku. Finally, the battle has begun, and things are getting a little, a little bit heated, a little interesting, and Mr. Satan has no words for what he's even seeing right now. The announcer is just like, "Hey, yo, you got some words for this, brother?" Mr. Satan's like, "Hey, they're going at it, and it's pretty decent." He's not giving them the respect that they deserve. They can't even see half the battle. And even the cameraman literally said, and I quote, he was like, "Did you get that?" The cameraman was like, yeah, I got that with my camera that is can record the speed of light." Think about that, right? A random, a random dude claimed that they can move faster than the speed of light. This he doesn't know these guys. He don't know them. They're just randoms to him. And he's like, "These guys are fast. Really fast. I can't see a thing with this camera. I can't see nothing." And that's amazing. That's a testament to their speed. Like that's phenomenal. Like that's rates of speed where you can't calculate how fast they're going unless they told you how fast they were going, right? Like think about this, right? Let's say you're a supercomputer and you see Superman just disappear in front of you, right? There's no way to measure how fast he actually was going when he disappeared because Superman has a top speed and then all this middle ground that is still fast enough to disappear from your vision. So you wouldn't see him disappear and be like, "Oh yeah, he was going his top speed just then." No. There's no way to measure the speed in which somebody takes off or moves unless they tell you whether or not they were moving their fastest. So when Goku and them are fighting, and the cameraman's like, "Yo, they going light speed." Like, yeah, there's a way to tell that they're going light speed. If you can't see them, probably going light speed. I mean, probably even going the speed of sound. But the cameraman like just gave us some information that the show writers wanted us to know that this is light speed. They're not like the camera can't see it at all. The cameraman got nothing. His only job is to make sure the camera can see things, and it can't right now. The camera's equipment, like the cameraman's equipment, is not equipped for this job, and it's its only job. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.